What's up guys? Welcome back to another Super Mario 64 video, and today I've got a good one. We're going to talk about boss fights. When I think of boss fights, so many fond memories come to me. I think of Ganondorf from Zelda Ocarina of Time, or Majora from Majora's Mask, even Dr. Eggman from Sonic. It's not always about the adventure, but the feeling the game gives you. And there's a unique feeling around fighting a boss, or a mini boss. So before we dive into Super Mario 64 bosses, please don't forget to drop a like, and I would really appreciate if you consider subscribing. We're closing in on 500 subscribers, and it would mean a lot to me to have your support. So first on the list, we've got King Bob-omb. What makes this one specifically special is not only is it our first boss fight, but it also happens to be the first objective in the game. I want to preface by saying that I acknowledge most of these on this list will be mini boss fights, but we've got so many of these in this game, I just wanted to talk about them all. But yeah, pretty simple stuff. We just grab and throw this guy 3 different times and we're rewarded with a star. He's goofy looking, it's fun, it's engaging, and it does the job of making you want to keep playing this game really well. And then next, we've got the Whomp King in Whomp's Fortress. This thing is funny looking and a bit underwhelmingly easy. We just gotta jump on his back 3 times and again, another win. Nonetheless, it's still always fun to do. And then we've got Bowser. For the sake of this video, we'll just talk about Bowser once, because we do interact with him 3 different times, but they're all pretty much the same thing, so I'll save the repetitiveness. But yeah, Bowser, so basically we want to grab him by the tail, swing him around, and throw him into a bomb. Not particularly difficult, but it is engaging, and it does reward you. And it does feel rewarding after you complete it. Navigating the course is part of the experience. And then we got King Boo from Big Boo's Haunt. There were a couple of options here I could have gone with, because you can either battle him during the ghost hunt or up on the roof, and I decided to go with the one on the roof because it seemed like the harder objective, as the battle itself is the same either way, but actually grabbing the star at the end is a bit of a challenge. Nonetheless, we just want to stomp on him 3 times. He'll get smaller after each attack, and after the 3rd one we're rewarded with the star. We've got the Big Bully and Lethal Lava Land, and this one does come with a couple of options. We can either fight the bully by itself or battle the 3 smaller bullies to then eventually take on the bigger bully. So that's the one I went with for this video. And yeah, this one's a little bit tough because the bullies aren't timid whatsoever. They'll get in your face and do everything they can to try to knock you into the lava. If anything, it feels that the smaller bullies are harder to take out than the actual big bully. And sometimes this one frustrates me. And not in like a bad way, like as if the battle itself sucks, but because of the challenge that actually comes with this one. And now the list gets good, as we've got Eyerok from Shifting Sandland. This one is so unique, it feels so much different from the other bosses. We've got these 2 hands with eyeballs trying to attack you, and you want to attack the eyes to eventually take them down and win. I don't quite know how to describe why this one feels so special to me. It just feels so much different, because it's not just do this thing 3 times. There's more to it, and yeah, it is also easy. Most of these are, but it's fun and I always enjoy doing it. And then we got Chill Bully. I mean, this one's a bit underwhelming because it's the same concept of the Big Bully and Lethal Lava Land, but the difference is it just feels much easier. Even though they're built the same and the concept of the battle is the same and you're on slippery ice, for some reason it just feels like not much of a challenge at all. And then Wiggler, another easy yet iconic challenge. Essentially, we just want to jump on him 3 times and he gets really mad about it. I think the dialogue is hilarious and it's fun. And that's it. That's all the bosses we got in the game. As I mentioned earlier, these aren't particularly hard, but they're fun and part of what made Super Mario 64 what it is. So if I had to rank these in order from worst to best, I would put the Chill Bully in 8th place. I'd put the Big Bully in 7th place, King Boo in 6th place, the Whomp King in 5th place, King Bob-omb in 4th place, Wiggler in 3rd, Eyerok in 2nd, and of course, Bowser in 1st. I mean, what can I say? I think that would have been very predictable from the beginning, as Bowser is obviously the main boss of the game and has the most going for it, but nonetheless, it's still fun to talk about the others. I'd love to hear what you think about the boss fights in Super Mario 64. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And again, thank you for watching.